Hello everybody, so today we're going to talk about inertia. So way back in the 1600s, there was a man named Isaac Newton who was studying motion, and in 1689, he published a book called the Principia Mathematica Philosophiae Naturalis, in which he described the three laws of motion. The first of these being the law of inertia. The law of inertia states that inertia is a property of matter by which it continues in its existing state of rest or uniform motion in a straight line unless that state is changed by an external force. Stated differently, an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion with the same speed and in the same direction unless acted on by an unbalanced force. So what does this mean? Well, in theory, if we push a block along the ground, it should continue moving forever. However, this does not happen because external forces act on the block, such as the force of friction that occurs when the block interacts with the ground. But if we push a block in a vacuum, such as the vacuum of space, it will continue to move forever unless some other force acts on it. Inertia also explains why it is much harder to move a boulder than it is to move a pebble. This is because objects that are more massive have more inertia. In other words, inertia is directly proportional to mass. Bigger objects, like a boulder, are more resistant to change in motion than smaller objects, like a pebble. So how do we see the principle of inertia every day? Take, for instance, a skateboarder. If a skateboarder rides into a rock, the skateboard will stop moving, but the rider will fall forwards. This is because the skateboarder, like any other object with mass, has inertia and will move until an unbalanced force acts upon it. This is also why when your car stops moving, your body moves forward until your seatbelt stops you. And that is everything you need to know about inertia.